I see what ho, chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, fellows. And I have to say, firstly, thank you very kindly for joining us in the Majora's Mask playthrough. And we are now here to show you some rather fun secrets and Easter eggs in the game that you might not have known about.
Yes, these are rather fun secrets and Easter eggs that, well, as we said there, you may not have known about. Rather fun to find, I think.
That's
We're going
right.
to show you where they all are.
These are a number of hidden things for you to find, and they are littered throughout the game in various locations.
Yes.
Now, firstly, we're going to want to go to the West Clocktown Bomb Shop, fellows, as you can see, which is located, of course, in West Clocktown. That is the shop rather handily with the picture of the bomb on the door, you'll see.
All right, so you know where you're going.
You
West
can't miss it.
Clocktown Bomb Shop. So make your way over there.
It's along the shop row, as you can see, and
Yes.
here is the bomb shop, as Tattle's showing us here. There you are. Go inside that door, and we've got a couple of things to find in here.
We have indeed. Yes, let's have a look.
Secrets hidden by Nintendo. So as you can see, go up to the counter. Here comes the old fellow. Now have a look at this strange machine.
Yes,
What
but
does
if you
that
back
look
off-
like to you, old chap?
Well, exactly. If you back off a minute, just
Yes.
back off a second.
Right.
When you go up there, you think, well, here's his shop, and there he is on the left-hand side. I'm going to talk to him. But as you say, when you go up closer...
Exactly. You
What
start
is
to
that?
realise this strange machine is actually part of a larger contraption over here. But look closely. The front of it closely resembles a Nintendo GameCube, actually with the Game Boy player attached underneath it, as you can see there.
That's right.
It's even got a small sticker in the right place on the bottom right of the console. So although it's not an exact match for the GameCube, it is nonetheless a very, very similar and close resemblance.
Well, most certainly, he's got this machine there, but it's got GameCube elements stuck into it. You can see the controller ports at the top there, and as you say, the Game Boy edition thing underneath
The
there.
Game Boy player, that's right. He seems quite proud of it, I have to say.
He's
But,
very happy, isn't he? Yeah.
Also, on the right-hand side, he has another classic Nintendo toy, which is actually called the Ultra Hand. That's that thing with the small white cups at the bottom. It's blue, as you can see. That was a 1960s vintage Nintendo toy.
Yes, indeed, vintage toy. Nintendo have been around longer than you think, and they're letting you know there. A lot of people might not even know what that was.
Exactly.
But Nintendo are saying, hey, yeah, we've been around a while, and putting little things in for people that are sharp to pick up.
Exactly, old boy. Now, also in the bomb shop, as you can see over here, we have a poster which says, and I quote, planned moon trip, experiment memo, try using bomb-powered flight. So, a sort of a strange little secret there, suggesting perhaps the owner of the bomb shop was going to take off to the moon using bomb power. And we can see over here, of course, a space rocket sitting on his desk, thereby reinforcing the theory.
Most certainly, he's thinking about going to the moon. So
That's
just
right.
getting things in there that you may not have noticed that are rather fun.
There's even plans on his desk there for a space rocket like Watson Gromit, old
Maybe
chap.
he's going to make a game, some form of game that he wants to play on his GameCube of going to the moon.
And that's possible, like that game, what is it called, old boy? You know, the one where you had to build the spaceship from years ago. But anyway, there we are. That is, of course,
That was a long time ago.
A long time ago. That's all there is to see in the bomb shop, but fear not, because we've only just started here. We are now going to have a dash along to the Mayor's office, or the Mayor's official residence. We never actually went here in the playthrough, but now we're going to go here to see a secret.
Most certainly, yes. As you say, in the playthrough, and if you haven't seen our playthrough, after you've watched all these little Easter eggs and secrets, go and have a look at it.
Yes.
But, yes, we didn't actually go to the Mayor's place, but there's something in there that's rather interesting and different to the last one, I think.
This is, of course, a change from the Nintendo 64 version of the game, fellows. As you can see, in East Clocktown, on the north part of East Clocktown, we have the Mayor's official residence. Now, stroll up in here, and as you can see, everything looks quite normal here at first, but hold on, what's this behind the lady at the desk here? We have a painting, old chap.
Well, it's a painting.
That's Mayor de Tour and Madame Aroma, but they don't really look their normal selves, do they, old chap?
Well, not only was all of a sudden his wife or whoever seems to have appeared as opposed to the last version, but, well, they look very graceful, don't they? Why don't we go and have a look what his wife actually looks like?
They look rather slim and sort of, shall we say, beautified there.
Slim and beautified, but when he goes to the door...
If we go through the door, and actually, oh, I've gone to the wrong place here.
Have
This
you?
is in fact the mayor in here, and he doesn't really look the same there, does he, old chap? I mean,
not
he's a bit
really.
sort of, he's a bit worse for wear than I think compared to the painting, old chap.
Well, indeed, so I think he's had that sort of done up just for him and the wife, as it were,
Maybe
to make him look good.
a few years ago, perhaps. I
Well,
don't know.
a few years ago.
And of course, the slender beauty there, his wife. Let's go and find out what she actually looks like in the game. I'm
Yes.
just going to strut up to her place of seating here, as you can see, and well, it's not him, I say.
No.
It's close enough, I
Well,
suppose.
a few years and all those burgers, it does work,
Really, Bertie?
Plays havoc with the metabolism.
So,
But
anyway,
not to worry, my goodness me.
the painting not 100% accurate. Now, another rather fun little trick. If you go to the side of the desk like so, Z or L target in this case, and do a backflip, you can get behind the desk, I say.
Ah, behind the desk, absolutely spiffing. And, oh yes, you can see
And,
all
you can
things.
see... Oh, well, yes,
Right,
indeed.
well, they haven't just done a cheap job, so that character that you see there, it's not just the front part, it's the back part as well. So
There's a back to the character. fact. That's right.
And, attention to detail.
Let's get back to business, shall we?
Okay,
Right?
yes.
Anyway, as you can see, there are 2 secrets inside the mayor's office and things to be seen there. Now, also, we can now go to Termina Field, where we are going to learn a bit of a melody.
Ah, yes. Now, this is rather fun one. I think this is an interesting one.
Yes. Now, of course, this is actually quite an interesting little Easter egg, as Bertie was saying there on the night of the first day now. We're going to have to dash along to where Snowhead is, you'll see.
Okay,
Excuse me, sir. Coming through, I say. There we are. Right.
He knows now.
He knows, that's right.
Right.
Let's have a look, fellows, and of course we have arrived at the Snowhead part. Now go down the left-hand side here, just down this pathway, mind the Dodongo down here.
Yes.
And let's have a look around on the wall and see what's here. Oh my word, there's something here, old chap.
Most certainly. Now, if you were just running through this on your way to wherever, you may not necessarily notice, but as you can see, we've got some form of music bars here.
There's a melody on the wall. It says RLXLR. Let's try it, shall we, old boy?
Right, okay, up we go.
I'm going to try and play this now. Let's have a look. There we go, it's given us some rubies, as you can see. Now, these melodies are actually random. Sometimes you can get the Bolero of Fire, other times you can get other warp songs, I mean. You can also get the Lost Woods theme, Saria's song, and actually, oh my word, there is in fact another secret to do with the ocarina.
Is there really? Right, okay.
Perhaps a more well-known one, but by holding up or down on the circle pad, you can actually change the notes that the ocarina plays. Just have a listen to this, I say.
Right.
There you go, fellows. Wasn't that delightful, old chap?
Wonderful, yes, so a pitch change there.
That's right.
Rather fun.
That's neat. You can play different melodies on, of course, the ocarina using the control pad to go up and down. Now, of course, we've acquired Angel's letter, so we're going to go to the laundry pool where we should find a certain chap at 3 p.m. waiting to receive his mail. So
right, okay.
Let's see now. Let's stand over here and advance the time to 3 p.m., shall we?
Why not?
Like
Let's do
so.
that now.
There we are, as you can see. Now, of course, the postman having knowledge of this letter will signal that the chap inside the house has mail, you'll see.
Good, right.
So therefore, we'll set the time for 2:03 in the afternoon thus.
Right.
And now our little friend should hopefully come running outside to see what's going on. Let's find out, shall
Let's
we?
see if he does.
Let's have a look. There's the postman. He's rung the bell, as you can see over
He's
there.
rung the bell,
And
so-
right on schedule.
Right.
There goes our friend. We'll
Right.
just be walking straight past him now.
Why
as
don't
you
we
can
go
see.
in while he goes out?
Into the door we go.
Right, there we are.
That's where we need to be, of course. This is a mysterious location, but inside this area lurks a certain secret, you'll see.
It most certainly does, yes indeed.
Right, fellows, as you can see, after having gone through his initial quest line
Yes.
conversation there, he will invite you to look into the peephole inside the curiosity shop.
He
you'll
will.
see.
This is what it's all about. So let's pop up there and have a look.
Let's have a look, shall we? Check the peephole like so, and he can check on the customers from here, you'll see. So
Right.
let's have a little look around, shall we? Aha, there you go.
So he can
now,
peep and spy on people. Make sure you're not pinching things. Good idea.
Exactly. Now, however, look to the right, fellows.
Look.
and my goodness me, it's the man himself, old chap.
It's Rob!
It's Rob, of course, from Super Smash Bros. And formerly from, of course, the original NES console. It is Rob in the flesh, I tell you.
Rob,
Or
so he's
in,
got
in
Rob
the metal,
in
I
his,
think.
Yes, in the metal. So he's got Rob in his shop. Would you have known that was there if you hadn't done that? Well, no, you wouldn't. But it's a little secret in there or an Easter egg.
It's quite appropriate really, for him to have Rob, if you think about it, little boy, because after all, the goods inside this shop might just be stolen, so they're like Rob goods, if you will.
Yes,
Robbed.
he doesn't want them to be robbed, yes.
That's right, exactly. Right, fellows, now as you can see, go up to any signpost in the game and give it a good old slash, like
Smash it
so.
up, right.
Now, after having done that, but by George, I think he's pinched my sword, but anyway, let's keep on going, shall we? As you can see, we can play here a certain song known as the Song of Healing XYR to repair this signpost. Let's
Really?
see now, like
It
so.
fixes signs.
It does. That's the Song of Healing, as you can see, and it'll also heal wooden objects, old boy. Just
It
like
heals
signposts.
wooden signs. So if you didn't know that, if you've got a broken sign, look at that.
Wouldn't you know, old boy?
Oh dear, I've broken my sign. Well, would you believe it, as you said, but never mind, you can fix it with the Song of Healing.
Can I get my sword back now? Where's that bloody bird
You get
gone?
that, he's not giving that back.
Oh dear. As you can see, Vales, we've now arrived once more inside the Clocktown Tower with the Happy Mask Salesman. We
Yes.
can, of course, see on the back of the Happy Mask Salesman backpack various masks that may look familiar, old boy.
Most certainly.
It's a me, Mario.
Yes, indeed. I hadn't really noticed until we sort of looked at this. Mario's on the back of there, but there's also another one.
On the side here, Vales, we have... What do we have here, old
Well,
chap?
it looks like we've got possibly Elvis at the bottom there.
Elvis,
In fact,
perhaps?
I'd say almost definitely.
I'm not sure. In fact, I think we should take this mask off to get a better look for this.
Okay,
let's
go
just
shorter.
see this, shall we? And, well, it's very possible, and it's a Star Wars character here. I can't be sure. It's quite similar.
Could that be a Star Wars character that's quite popular?
With
Maybe.
a double-bladed lightsaber, old boy.
Could
I'm
be,
not
yes,
sure.
indeed.
Or
Well,
it
there we
could
are.
just be a traditional Japanese figure. We don't know. But either way, the similarity is definitely definitely there.
Most certainly. Interesting
Isn't
mask.
that the Fantastic Four character, old chap?
It could be, yes.
I'm not sure, but anyway, various interesting masks on his backpack, as you can see. Next, it's off to Romania Ranch.
Romania Ranch, right.
Right, Vales, we find ourselves now on the dawn of the final day, going into Romania Ranch atop Epona here, as you can see. Now, we're going to have to go to a certain bedroom of a resident of this ranch, I understand, old chap.
We are indeed, yes. So let's have a look in there, park up a pony and go inside.
Do you really park horses, old chap?
Oh, yes, you park a pony, yes.
You park her, do
park
you?
her, yes.
A bit like parking Yoshi, I suppose.
Yes, that's right, yes. Park up the horse, that's
No,
it.
yes, I suppose you're right. Do we get a parking ticket, old chap? I'm not sure. This is Mama's house, as you can see inside
Yes.
here. And we have, of course, various housey things going on. Oops, I've fallen down the stairs. There we are.
Yes.
Various housey things occur in Mama's house. However, Mama also has a bedroom, as you can see here.
There's a bedroom, yes. Yes,
Now,
with things in it.
let's take a look around, shall we? This, of course, looks quite innocent at first. What do we have here on the right-hand side, old chap?
We've got a picture.
We have
some
various-
pictures and just various scribblings and drawings.
There's a cow there. There's oh, well, what's this? Hold on. What's this over here, old chap?
Let's
have a look, shall we? Oh
That's a
my
horse.
word! Oh my word! Just a minute, old chap. Is this who I think it is?
Let's have a look and see if we can turn that round a bit.
This can be surely none other than Gandalf's steed, old chap.
It most certainly, undoubtedly, Gandalf's steed has been hidden in the room.
That, of course, is the only reference to Gandalf in Majora's Mask. It's his steed from Ocarina of Time, a toy version, actually.
It is most certainly, so another little hidden Easter egg thing there, if you like. And obviously they put it in the game because they know what they're doing and they want to see if you're smart enough to find it.
Exactly, many hidden things going on there. There are, of course, various photos here, but actually, speaking of photos, we have another photo to show you.
We do!
Back to Clocktown, I say. Here we are in Vales, back once more in Clocktown, and we're going to go and see Grandma.
Grandma!
Good old Grandma, that's right. Let's see if we can find our way into the Stockpot Inn inside East Clocktown. It's not quite 8 AM yet, but we don't have time to stand around all day waiting, old chap.
We're not doing that.
Let's take the alternate route, shall we? As
We
you can
shall.
see, using the deco plant here, as you can see, we're going to jet off to the top of the roof of the said inn, and thereby in through that door. Now, of course, as I said, we're going to head for Grandma's room inside here.
Grandma's room in here, which is currently shut, but we don't care. We're going in the top way, and she doesn't even know.
We don't have time to wait for
We've got time to
opening
mess
hours.
about that.
I mean, goodness me. Now, Grandmother's room. Let's see if we can find that, shall we? I think
Give
we
it a
may
surprise.
find- That's right. No, not really. Seriously, honestly. Anyway,
Yes.
let's go inside this room here, shall we, and find out what lurks within. Oh, that's not Grandma's room. I'm awfully sorry, old chap. I
That's-
always get lost in the inn, you know.
It's easy to happen. It happens, but never mind.
Grandma's room is not on the top level at all. It's on the ground level. My
Is it?
goodness
Okay,
me.
let's pop down to the ground quickly then.
The inn is such a small place, but so confusing, I have to say.
It is, never
now,
mind,
let's
right.
have a look if we can find Grandma's. Oh, I've gone to the wall, there we are.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't find Grandma's room, as
Let's
you can
see,
see.
right.
Now, inside the said Grandmother's room, there she is, it's Grandma in all her glory.
There she is.
Firstly, up on the back of Grandma's chair, you may be able to see something. I can't from this angle there.
What?
Let's get small, shall we, like so with Deco Link, and I believe we can now see on the back of her chair, well, not from that angle, it's very hard to see,
On
you
the other
know.
side, there's something there.
We
I don't know
have
what
here
it is.
a picture of a tiger.
Grandma's. Oh my goodness me! Why's Grandma got a tiger on the back of her chair?
She has a tiger because it's a reference to Ocarina of Time, you'll see in
Ah,
fact, videos. Now,
right.
also atop her wall, she has many photos of her. Oh no, not again. She has many photos of her family and whatnot on the wall, as you
Very
can
nice,
see there.
yes.
That's nice,
Well,
I
I
see.
suppose.
But also, she has a photo of an alien flying saucer right there.
Hang on,
Let's get closer, shall we?
she's got family photos, pictures of the house, and whoever else, the kiddies and the rest of it, as they do. And then just out of the blue, just nowhere, there's a flight UFO.
It's a UFO. I mean, why, old chap? Why is that UFO
Maybe
there?
Grandma saw that and took a picture of it and said,
No,
I've seen the UFO.
I've got it, old boy. I've got it. Maybe Grandma is really
No.
an alien. She's
Oh.
an alien. Look at her eyes, I
Oh,
say.
no.
Cut
No.
the tape quickly.
Oh.
Right, Fiddles. We are now in the Goron village, as you can see, after seeing alien Grandma. I mean,
What was it all
really.
about? It's worrying, wasn't it?
I've recovered now,
Have
just
you
about. Many whiskies, old chap.
Oh,
As
good.
you can
Not
see-
out of my bottle, I hope.
No. Now, as you can see, Fiddles, we have here the Goron gatekeeper. We're going to speak
Right.
to him and open the door below. Yes, we're Darmani. Yes, please. All right, you go ahead and do that, old chap. There we
He
are.
opens the door.
Right, he's going to open the door to allow us into the Goron shrine down there, and we're going to have to hurry inside. It shuts soon, you know.
Okay, right, yes.
There we are. Let's get inside that door, rather sharpish, rather pronto.
Right,
now, we're
yes.
going to go up to the youth infant room on the top level. Now, of course, the baby's crying, and we know that it's rather sad. Old lady.
Right, so we're
It's
going
all
to go
okay.
into the baby's room, yes?
That's right, basically,
Okay,
and
yes.
withstands from crying. Now, inside the baby's room, of course, there are some rather secret things to see. We have
Well,
here
there's something, yes.
a number of toys on the left-hand side.
Well, you'd expect toys in a baby's room. We've got, what, a little sort of rocking horse thing there. We've got some ducks or
Gems,
something,
we've
I
got
don't
some
know.
a rocking horse, or some,
And
well,
we've got-
Skittles, and...
Yeah, little baby things that you
But what's this over here, old chap?
Hang on a minute, that looks strangely to me like a A Wii
Wait a
remote.
moment, Fennels. We have our Wii Remote complete with a plastic cover there, as you can see, of course, from the Nintendo Wii and Wii U.
Is it a fossilised one, I think?
I think it's a Goron's Wii Remote.
Well, I suppose if it's Goron, it must be made of rock or stone or something.
That's right. There you go, Fennels. The Wii really does rock after all.
Most certainly. So what they're saying is that, yes, just if Dad's got these toys, but of course, don't forget us, Nintendo. Here's the old remote.
That's right. Well, they're not
Yes.
saying. They're sure not saying Nintendo Wii is for babies, are they, old chap? I mean, does he play Nintendo Wii? Is that why, old boy?
I think they'd like to hope that perhaps they can. Yes, even at that age.
Yes, I think so.
All
So-
the same.
Yes, hands up if you still play Nintendo Wii and you're not a baby.
Do you play Nintendo Wii? Yes,
Yes, I do, I do.
Yes, I do.
There we are, Fennels. Some rather fun Easter eggs and secrets in The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, and I dare say don't you go anywhere, because we'll be back with more fun content on this game soon.
We very most certainly will, yes indeed. We hope you like these rather fun Easter eggs and things and sort of secrets.
Let us know what you think, I say.
Right.
This has been Game Show and Birdie. Join us once more.
Yes.
We look forward to seeing you then.
See you then.
Until then.